As you sit there, breathing in, breathing out, I wonder if you've noticed how some of the most powerful moments in life happen when something unexpected occurs. A shift, a break in the pattern, a moment where your mind wasn't sure what to expect, and suddenly something new opened up. Have you ever had a conversation where someone said something that completely caught you off guard? Maybe they laughed at the exact moment you expected seriousness. Or maybe they changed the subject so quickly you didn't know what to think. And in that moment your mind opened up. Because it had to. Something inside you adjusted, expanded, adapted, without you even trying. And I wonder, as you begin to remember one of those moments now, can you feel that shift, that spark, that feeling when something unpredictable and exciting happens? It's almost as if your mind is searching now, scanning through all those times when you were fascinated, drawn in, completely engaged without even thinking about it. Because you see, this is the secret. When you interrupt a pattern, you break the loop. You create a gap, a space, a door opens, and something new, something powerful can step in. And I don't know if you ever thought about this before, but what happens when you begin to do this on purpose? And as you hear these words, as they drift through your mind, you might start to notice there's a part of you that already knows how to do this. A part of you that's been doing this unconsciously all along. And that part of you, that instinctive, intuitive part, can begin to take this ability and refine it, strengthen it, and own it fully. Now imagine a time when you held someone's attention completely. Maybe you made them laugh. Maybe you caught them off guard. Maybe you said something in such a way that they had to stop, had to listen, had to follow where you were leading. And I wonder if you can remember how that felt. That control, that effortless flow. That moment where it all just clicked. And isn't it fascinating how easily you can begin to use this now? Because the more you play with this, the more fun you have with this, the more unpredictable you allow yourself to be, the more engaging, the more magnetic, the more charismatic you become. And you don't even have to think about it, because your unconscious mind, that deep, powerful part of you, is already learning, already adapting, already integrating these changes now, in a way that feels natural, automatic and effortless. And as you sit there, feeling more and more aware of these shifts taking place, you might begin to notice how, every time you speak, every time you interact, a new part of you, a stronger, more dynamic part of you, it's stepping forward. And I wonder how soon you'll find yourself naturally, effortlessly breaking patterns, redirecting energy, commanding attention, because this is who you are now. So what you do is how you move through the world, effortlessly, unpredictably, powerfully, playfully. And as you begin to notice, even in the smallest interactions, how people respond differently to you, how they lean in, how they become captivated, how they feel something they can't quite put their finger on. But they know something's different about you, something magnetic, something powerful. And what happens when you begin to fully embrace this? What happens when you allow yourself to have even more fun with this? When you take all the seriousness out of it and just play, experiment, enjoy. Because the more fun you have, the more engaging you become, the more others are drawn to you, and the more effortless this all feels. And I don't know if you'll notice this today or tomorrow, or in some unexpected moment, but as these words settle deep inside, as they integrate into who you are, you'll find yourself naturally, easily, effortlessly living this truth. And as this happens, as you embrace this new way of being, you might find yourself smiling because you realise you've known this all along, and now it's yours.